Okay, it is day 12 of VLOGENTINE. Why do I have to check that? But I do. Yep. It is Sunday, February the 12th. We just got back about an hour ago. I had a full day in Gagetown, which was a lovely day. I was up bright and early, and yeah, I went down. I was with a ton of great vendors. We had so much fun. It's like, I love going to Gagetown. The people there are so nice, and met some new friends. And then actually a couple of people that I've had sales with just off Etsy came to visit me. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Twyla. And my friend Steph came. It was a fun day. And it was chill. Like, it was, I mean, there was a constant flow of traffic, but it was so nice, and I had a great day. It was a really nice way to spend a Sunday, and I bought a couple of things, which I will show you. My friend Sarah Shackleton, who organized the event, she had a booth right across from me, and she had these little guys, these little felted sheep holding a heart, so I got that, and I also got a loaf of bread from her. Out in the kitchen. And then another girl that was there had these. She had a whole bunch of paintings. The little clip that I showed you of the crocheted hoops and the crocheted bracelet. Anyway, her name was Jess. She was sweet. And I was just walking around looking, and I was like, oh, I love this little sassy chicken. She's got rosy cheeks, and then she pointed out, look, and she painted her toenails purple. I thought it was so cute. And anyway, so I'm going to put this in my kitchen. And yeah, so we had a really nice day. So just unpacked the truck, got into my cozies. I'm frozen. That was the only thing, just with the door opening and closing all day. It got cold inside, so I was happy I brought my Sophie shawl, my fluorescent pink one. I was all bundled up. So while we were sitting there, Dan's like, oh, I need to answer those questions. And I said, yeah, perfect time, because we had a little lull. So he went through and scrolled and said there was a lot of good ones, but he narrowed it down to 2 and sent them to me on my phone. So like I said, I'll do 2 giveaways. The first one will be the 13 mini skeins, the Countdown to Cupid, and the large skein. I've said in the couple of episodes ago, I don't need any more minis. I'm happy to give them away. So the person that's going to win this is, I'm blind as can be right now, at okay 6398. You said, I'm new to your channel. I watched your Vlogmas and totally enjoyed it. Thank you. Who taught you to knit, and how did your business evolve from that love of yarn and knitting? My nan taught me how to knit. I used to go to my nan's house after school, and I swear every day was like another creative adventure, whether we were baking apple pies or knitting, embroidery. Oh my gosh, we would get out, like, we did everything. You name it, we did every craft. My nan loved to play, and I think she loved having a grandchild that loved to play as much as she did, because I would just sit there and I was her little sponge, and I would knit my Cabbage Patch dolls sweaters, anyway. And then like you do, you give it up, and years went by and I hadn't knit and completely forgot how to. I'd crochet a little bit, like crochet those big blankets, but not a pattern, just back and forth. And at the ballpark, my girlfriend Michelle was sitting there knitting on socks, and it looked so relaxing, and immediately I just wanted to do it. So she picked up yarn for me. I still remember she picked up turtle pearl yarns, and the colorway was Angry Birds. It was red and yellow and black and blue stripes, the self-striping socks, and she taught me how to knit socks, and I loved it. And then from there, badgered her with a million questions, but Michelle was such a good teacher. Michelle, I told you this, you always had like the right words for my head to always wrap around the lingo, except one night I did have to call her and say, okay, I picked up a pattern, but what does RS mean and what does WS mean? And it was right side, wrong side. So like I was that new to knitting and reading patterns, but she got me completely back into it and never looked back. And I just started going to Cricket Cove and buying yarn for all these projects. And I was always really drawn to like Hedgehog and Long Dog, all of these really happy, the Richard DeVries and Speckled Madeline Tosh, like all of these really unique colorways. And I think I don't really remember excuse me, the exact moment, but I was like, I just want to try this. It looked interesting as I was like looking at these skeins of yarn and just wanted to try it, and ordered some bare skeins and ordered some yarn and dyes, and just started to YouTube. And there's lots of stuff on YouTube to try and play with. So if you're ever interested in trying it, honestly, you can YouTube anything. And there's a million techniques, so you just kind of find what works for you. And that's kind of it. Like my love for knitting turned into wanting to dye as a hobby, and then it just kind of evolved into this, my little part-time business. So I love it, and it's wonderful being able to dye for yourself. You can dye up random things and just play. So yeah, I love it. So please get in touch with me either through Instagram, send me a direct message, and we'll figure out your mailing details. And when VLOGENTINE's over in 2 more days, I'd like to do, a video of the skeins and the large skein, and then I'll mail it out to you. So that's fun. So the second person that won this is going to be your skein of choice. Just when my Etsy shop, it's closed right now just for the market today. I'm going to do the inventory tomorrow and I'll reopen it. And then you can peek and pick a skein of yarn of your choice. So the person who wins that is Cat's Eye Collective 5580. You said, I notice you wearing band shirts sometimes. I'm a huge music lover. I was wondering what your favorite genre is, favorite band, and favorite concert you've attended. Here comes Sarah. So I don't have a favorite genre. Honestly, I love what's on the radio. I love everything. I love Metallica, Pearl Jam, Johnny Cash, Supertramp, Justin Bieber, you name it. Like I love all music, old, new. I mean, there's some that gets on my nerves, but like I'm not into like trap music or like the boom, boom, boom. But I really do love all music. And my favorite band, I've got to tell you, when I read the question, I went through this on, it's one of my favorite sweatshirts, but the favorite concert I've probably ever been to was the Chili Peppers. Saw them in Toronto. Alex and I went, and it was probably one of the best entertaining concerts I've ever been to. Like we were mesmerized and you couldn't help but move. Anthony Kiedis, Flea, Chad, it's hard to believe they're in their 60s, but they performed and they sounded phenomenal. It was so, so much fun. So that was probably up there. Pink, I saw Pink years ago, and that was a really good concert, super entertaining. Motley Crue, oh my goodness, Michael Bublé, he was like a comedy act / entertainer / singer, all in one. That was good. I've been to a lot of concerts over the years. Metallica, they were good. We saw Pearl Jam in California. That was amazing. Eddie Vedder, he just, melted my heart. That voice of his. So, yeah, I love all music. I love, especially when I'm dyeing yarn, I love just jamming out too. loud music. So I hope that answers. So like I said, I don't really have a favorite genre. I've got a few favorite bands. Yeah, lots of good ones. So anyway, well, thank you guys for all the questions. When I have time, I'll go through and actually manually try to answer some of you too. I hope my dying story helped answer a few of you that were wondering. Yeah, so everybody just get in touch and I'll send you your goodies here in a few days. So we're getting ready for supper. Gonna make Greek style chicken. Just gonna kind of sear it in the cast iron pan and then bake it in the oven. Slice it up and then warm up some naan bread and throw some tzatziki, feta cheese, peppers, black olives, and just have like a simple wrap. So that's tonight's supper. And then to bed early because I was up early as always, but that's the vicious cycle I'm in. I go to sleep super early and then I'm like up at the break of dawn. So I'm going to go see my little girl. She just arrived, and get supper going. And that's kind of it that's it for my night. So I will see you guys tomorrow. And again, thanks for all the questions. So congratulations to the two of you that are getting some goodies. Okay, talk soon.
Ran down my heart, I let you go. Do it alone, won't let you know. I'm out in the night with someone new. It's not what I want, he's not you. At least it's something fun to do. Put on some makeup, yeah, for you. For your love I volunteer. But tonight I just don't care. Some things I cannot change. The role I get to play. Happy when you fade out.